All right, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Welcome once more to another Alexandra Mayer's live interview. And here I am today with Mr. NUKA ZEUS.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you might be from.
We had a little bit of a conversation earlier in regards to NUKA stealing my intro.
Good morning,
for a
good
recent
evening,
video.
good afternoon.
That's okay. That's okay. So, anyways, today we are going to talk about your music or your rap, or, we can talk about your other artistic endeavors also. I was asking my viewers a little bit earlier today as to what I should talk to you about. Not too many said anything constructive, but someone did specifically ask me where they could get a pair of pants like you wear sometimes with the logo.
Yeah, there is no place right now.
Do you have a merch store or something?
I do have a merch store, but there's absolutely nothing on there. And a lot of people have come to me and they have said, like, you need to start a merch store, blah, blah, blah. So I literally started a merch store just to, in one aspect, to shut them up, but there's like nothing on there. But there's a lot of people asking for merch, but then there's the other people, it's like, oh, no. They say, like, I can't make any money, because it's going to be technically the cultural appropriation, making money off of something, But it's like, what am I supposed to do?
Well, do you think in the future there will be a way for people to contact you if they want custom NUKA ZEUS gear?
That is possible to do. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's like, I'm not trying to make money off of it, but then, I have other people telling me I need to do it. I don't know. I make what I like.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I make what I like for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had in the past with other things that I've done, people come to me and they hire me to do things that they want. And like, yeah, I can do that, but I don't really like doing it. I just like doing what I like to do. So, I mean, maybe, like, in the future, people can buy, like, what I do that I like, you know what I'm saying, rather than them come to me and, like, hey, I want you to make this for me or make that for me.
Okay. Now, what I think is important for a lot of you out there who are just now getting to know NUKA ZEUS are aware of is that he's an all-around artist. Part of the reason that I wanted to do this secondary interview today after the I don't even know if you want to call the first thing a real interview or not, because we were just kind of sitting in the car. And if we do come across a little tipsy in this interview, it's because we are. We went to my favorite restaurant, Olive Garden. Those of you.
My favorite too.
Okay, well, we went to Olive Garden and we had several drinks and we had something to eat. So that's where we're at right now. Actually, we should talk about the waiter from the Olive Garden. But anyway, I just felt it was important for people to understand that NUKA ZEUS is not just about the controversy surrounding his choice to darken his skin, which really in itself should not be controversial considering that for centuries, people with fairer complexions have gotten tans. People with dark hair have lightened their hair. It's a very common thing for people with a dark complexion, especially in India and central to northern Africa, to lighten their skin. So this isn't anything new, but what is new is that NUKA ZEUS has decided to take us with him on his journey to alter his appearance, but also to spread a very special message, specifically to Black women when it comes to how Black women feel about themselves, especially if they're Black women with a darker complexion. So I guess really we should start with that. What is your message? I mean, I could talk about it forever because I feel like it's positively impacted me, especially at this particular juncture of my life that I'm on. But what would you like to say to Black women?
I love you, and you are beautiful. Cherish that beautiful skin of yours, you know what I'm saying? Like, the other people, they try to, put you down, and say negative things, but that's just from jealousy. This is beautiful hair. this is good hair. Not the way you have it. I'm just saying your hair.
Well, it is good the way I have it.
Yes, the way you have it is good because it's on you. But I'm just saying, don't be so like, thinking that your hair is the bad hair and Becky's hair is the good hair.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
get it. Yeah.
And your skin is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is a blessing to have melanin, especially when you have high amounts of melanin. That is a pure, blessing. The more melanin you have, the closer you are to Earth, the closer you are to being, natural and supreme and whole. You know what I'm saying? That is something that like needs to be cherished because that's closer you are to God.
As a black woman, what you're saying is music to my ears, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I do want to say is that all women are beautiful. We got into this at snack time or dinner, whatever you want to call it. I do think that black women, my complexion, if not darker, do need to hear NUKA ZEUS's message because we don't hear it enough. But I do also want to clarify and say that all women are beautiful. That's my message. But NUKA ZEUS's message is something that's very timely. And I think that part of the hate that he's receiving right now has to do with people who want to oppress or suppress his message. And that's something that I have a problem with because as a dark complexion black woman, there's really not a lot for us. I'm not, and that is why I want to clarify and say that all women are beautiful because things could flip just like that. But I think that there needs to be more balance, and it feels to me that NUKA ZEUS is bringing balance to an equation that's needed to be balanced for a very, very, very long time. But what we're going to do is listen to some of NUKA ZEUS's music, and I'm going to get all OCD about it because it's good. And if people really want to listen to your music, where should they stop first? Your NUKA ZEUS YouTube or the NUKA ZEUS music YouTube? Because I'm going to link it all up.
Okay, so I guess, on my official NUKA ZEUS page, that's where they can get a taste of it. And if they want to keep pursuing more, then they can go to NUKA ZEUS music, and then they can hear some others. Because really, I have so many songs. I just threw some out there, some different, some different categories, some different types of music. You know what I'm saying? And like as testers, like, okay, do they like this kind more? Or do they like this kind more? And then I can put out more.
Different genres.
So I can see what they like. You know what I'm saying? So I can put out more because...
What do you think is your specialty genre?
I have no idea because everything has always been so mixed with it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I have so many different styles and then like so many people like they like this. They're like, oh, don't do the R&B shit. The R&B shit, that's gay shit. We want you to talk about, that murder, kill. And then you got the other people that's like, oh, I love your R&B shit. That's cool. No, don't do that murder, kill shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like some people then they want like make comedy shit. Oh yeah, your shit's funny. You know what I'm saying?
It is funny.
More comedy music. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and then it's just like. I can't, you can't, as an artist, you can't please everybody.
No, you can't, but would you say, what I think is really unique about a lot of your music is that you do the speed rapping, okay? And that's something that I really hadn't known very much about or heard much of. So anyway, because I'm kind of all over the place with what we're talking about. All right, let's start with your rap transformation video, okay?
Okay.
I'll turn around, you can suck my cock. That's all the worth you are to me. What else can I do to make it able to see? Besides saying on the way out, don't let the door hit you in the booty.
1st Street, 2nd Street, all the way to 4th Street. Ron Camp, Sweet D's, the cages, good weed. CBD, smoke weed, weed, between these need to be seen. CDC,
decapitation, cutting the head of a heat. I took up a fuck about a battery, chattery, the gallery, Valerie, had a 3 hitters, that's out on my brother, I always got the weed, got the heat, and dropping the beat. When I be rocking the beat, I be cocking the pop in the heat, and topping the beat, topping the G's. I got the cities that be blocking the street. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, gotta on me. I'm more creative than the whole damn thing. I don't give a fuck about the motherfucking hideous. I gotta keep it going till they get the fucking paper. Gotta get the fucking money, till the hunger with the money, till the motherfucking money. How I'm running to the money, to get the rich, get the rich, and get the fucking money. I've been sitting in the booth in the shoe, that's 2, 452. Put it to the minute, gonna get it like a minute,
Nigga, we gon' fucking ride till we fucking die. Ain't no bitch gon' try to take mine when we bustin' now. P1D knows who's in mine. Speaking rhymes that flows in line with all the rhyme. More time for fire, mic on fire. 6, 7, and 9 more time.
hey bitch, what's up? I get down another book when I get you in the bedroom. Put you in a book, so I'll come another head too. While I think I put a little big breast too. Got them, but we screw. Got a big old booty, burning on another juicy. Who you loosen in the booty, shooting up and every push it. Mushy, gushy, take my dick and mush it. Everybody gotta say to get you in my life, I gotta rhythm, it's only in my baby. I wanna get it, never do each other better when I never heard of it to lose ladies. So what you got to say, I get you, knock you lots of praise. No way, yo, we'll call and talk to mama, baby. I appreciate that we should get back speaking. When the bass is down on the couch, I gotta get your story straight, baby. You should rest for the truth and say what happened to my money that it just run away. I didn't see it, I was sleeping, what's the reason for it leaving? You were the only one awake and now you're holding on to me and we can better see my life, I'll have it anyway. Well, I rely on anything you say because you can't admit that I am right. I caught you in a lie, bitch, caught you in a lie, you know that a lie, you know that a lie. No, I'm really good, give me chicken, never do it, cause I'm over, balls in the face of the boom, and you get it, never get it, and I'll never marry you, but the shit that's over, bitch, get over it, and don't never notice this, it's soda, six and bonus, bitch, and those are with those bonus shit.
Do you have to warm up before you go into rapping that rapidly?
No, not really. And that is one problem I think I have is I need to practice my shit before I do it.
Like, can you do it right now?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I have to practice for 30 seconds, a minute. You know what I'm saying? But I probably should be practicing it for 30 minutes before recording.
Okay.
But I usually just I write it. I get to the mic and then I take about 4 or 5 takes and then I just do it.
Okay, because I came up with some questions while we were listening. Do you write the lyrics first and then practice them and then do it, or is this just coming out of you?
Reiterate.
When you're doing your songs, do you initially write them pen to paper?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you just come up with them in your head and record and see what works?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I write it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're talking about write versus freestyle. I mean, sometimes I'll do the freestyle, but I mean, it's usually I write it out and then I get on the mic and I record what I do.
Okay.
And then I usually have to do it, record it right after I finish writing it while it's still semi-fresh in my head. But even when I first write it, it's still not 100% in my head because there's a lot of words to my shit. So
it is a lot of words. I mean, I'm wondering do you have the beat in mind when you're when you're writing this? Because you're rhyming at key junctures in what you're saying. Because mm-hmm. Some of the things that I can't understand what you're saying. Mm-hmm. It's not because you're lacking clarity. It's because it's so fast.
Yeah.
So, okay, in that song that I like, the baby song, mm-hmm. What are you saying in the song? Because I have not been able to decipher everything that you're saying. Can you say it regular speed?
So the first 2 lines, which is the fastest, mm-hmm. was, baby, what I gotta say to get you in my life again, baby, what I gotta say to get you in my life again, I really missing all of my baby. I wanna get together, never leave each other, better one I'd ever heard a pretty little lady.
Say the second part again, because I didn't quite get it.
Baby, what I gotta say to get you in my life again, I really wanna... Wait, God damn it. Baby, what I gotta say to get you in my life again, I really wanna... Wait, baby, what I gotta say to get you in my life again, I really wanna... Baby, what I gotta say to get you in my life again, I really wanna... Damn it, what did I say? I forgot.
I don't know.
I forgot what I said. Hold on.
You're used to doing it fast.
Baby, what I gotta say to get you in my life again, I really... Baby, what I gotta say to get you in my life again, I'm really missing all of my baby. I wanna get together, never leave each other, better will not ever hurt a pretty little lady.
Oh.
I wanna get together, never leave each other, better will not ever hurt a pretty little lady.
That's cute. That's really cute. I couldn't understand what you were saying, but I liked the rhythm of it. Yeah. That's what I like about that song is just the rhythm of it. I think it's good that you put it in your. This should really be my rap evolution, not rap transformation.
Well, it's transformation from shitty to going better. Oh yeah, evolution. Yeah, I guess evolution does fit better.
Yeah. Yeah. What else did I want to ask you?
One of my problems though with my music is I can't stop rhyming every motherfucking word. And I wish I could.
Well, isn't that the goal though? Rhyme?
Yeah, but it's like rhyming every single word.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
it's a crutch and a gift at the same time. It's like I wish I could write without having to rhyme every single word. So baby, I want to get it, never leave it to the better when I never heard a pretty little lady. The majority of that line rhymes.
How did you decide to kind of, specialize in speed rap? Because I would say your primary songs or your best songs do include it. How did you discover you could do that? Do you just have you always talked fast?
I guess so, yeah. And
Because in your natural speaking voice, you talk pretty fast. Actually, you do.
especially when I get hyper.
Yeah, yeah. He's very hyper. Actually, people. He's very hyper.
I love getting hyper. It's like a natural high.
Okay.
And I like making my songs when I'm hyper.
Okay.
But one of my good friends, my brother, actually the dude that's in the picture with me, in the mirror, he was in my first rap group, and he told me back in the day because I've always had a problem with I've always had a thing with speed rapping, and I always try to push it because I want to go faster. I want to go faster. And he just kept one good advice he told me. He said, stop trying to rap as fast as you can and just rap with what you're comfortable with. And I didn't understand it then, but like years later, I understand what he was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to rap as fast as I can. Just rap.
Yeah. Well, naturally, you're pretty fast because I think that's just your mind works very fast. What NUKA ZEUS is really, really intelligent. I've seen a lot of the criticism and whatnot about him online. NUKA is incredibly, he thinks quickly, very quickly. And that's a gift. It's a gift. You think quickly, but you're also very self-analytical.
And it was funny, like what you were saying just a minute ago. I sent a song to one of my homeboys, and I let him listen to it, and I got his feedback from it. And I was like, "This is me rapping slow," and then he was like, "That's you rapping slow?" I was like, "Well, that's medium pace." And he's like, "I thought you was rapping fast in that song." I was like, "No, that's medium pace."
Well, I like the fast. I like the fast because I've never been a big rap fan. Even when I think about the rap that I've always liked is pop rap.
Mm-hmm.
Rap that you probably think is really corny. Like I like MC Hammer. I don't care. MC Hammer kind of raps fast, Yeah.
Oh man, I should do a
Too
remix
Legit
of
to
that.
Quit. Yeah, Too Legit to Quit was my jam for a long time. I like MC Hammer. I like Kanye's kind of fast sometimes, but other times he's slow. Yeah, but I like Kanye West. I got Futuristic or Future.
I don't know shit about him.
Okay,
I
he
know
does
some
fast.
people.
He's a fast.
I don't
rapper
listen to
too.
the radio. I haven't listened to the radio since like 2006. So I don't know. I know Future came out after where my homeboys was like, Future the shit, Future blah blah blah, blah Drake the shit, blah blah. I don't listen to that shit.
Well, I don't
because
know much about Drake or
I
anything,
don't
but
listen to the
Future,
radio.
I've learned about Future because I was researching this speed rapping, and he's on the list for being a speed rapper.
Future is not a speed rapper.
I think he is. Let me maybe I'm thinking of the wrong
Unless
person.
there's another dude I never heard of.
There's one called Future.
I know speed
I think his
rappers.
name's Future or Futuristic or something.
I
But
know-
anyway,
yeah.
let's focus. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna play. Let's go to the My Truth song. Okay, it's not my favorite, but still, it's pretty intense.
My homeboy Sean G. We was talking about some stuff. I don't remember. We were talking about music because he's a freestyler, and I was asking him for advice, and he told me, he's like, just speak your truth. Just make a song and speak your truth. And I was like, all right. And bam,
this is
that's
one
how
of
that
your.
song came.
This is what I would say would be maybe one of your most complete recent songs, considering the time. This one's a little over 2.5 minutes. A lot of NUKA ZEUS's tracks or songs, whatever you want to call them, are short. He tends to write more so in verses.
Yeah.
I think some of his songs could actually be extended, but
I don't really do hooks that much. If you notice, that song is 2 minutes. What is it? 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes long.
Yeah, about
That's a 2.5
minutes.
minute long verse.
Okay.
There's no hook to it. I don't really do hooks that much.
Okay, so we're gonna listen to that, We might pause because there might be something I want to talk about or ask you about in it. Okay.
It's for them haters. Always trying to judge someone. I go through more shit in 1 year than you done been through in your whole life. You don't know what it's like, bro. You have been through shit. This is my truth. I'm sick of these motherfuckers talking about me like they know me. If only I can show them the road that I'm going, surely they would understand the damage planted in my Doberman and the clansmen throwing the mans and slamming me on the floor. And nigga, that's on the daily, they be making racist statements saying that they gonna hang me for mainly being a Yankee and hanging with melanated brothers, hating the way that the colored people put people in love and squeezing on me in this hole but fast with the blacks. Put me under the ring, telling me not to be bothered, they got me in this ring, right?
All right, we're gonna pause there. I have a question.
Okay.
Was this put together before or after you decided to transform your skin tone?
I'm trying to remember.
It's posted October 27, 2019.
Okay. I think it was right at the beginning. Because I started the tanning in September, 1 month beforehand.
Okay.
But I remember that video took me like a week to do with the fucking the words and shit. So that was how long it took me to do the video. As far as writing it, I probably wrote it right around the time that I started tanning.
Okay,
I
that's
don't
interesting.
remember exactly, but I'd give or take 2 weeks.
Okay, and like the first few, I guess, sentences or words in this song have to do with, I guess, some bigotry or prejudice that you experienced because you were talking, specifically about, dealing with, problems because of being a Yankee.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of amazing that that would still be an issue in the United States in the year.
Exactly.
So we're going to continue, but then we can always revisit some of these themes, okay? And you, the viewers, if you have any questions pertaining to some of his rap lyrics or anything that we're talking about today, make sure that you do post the question in a civil, respectful way in the comments below. Because, before I, met up with you today, I did ask people who follow me, do they have any questions? And maybe some people had questions, but not questions I felt like asking. But that might change, so we'll see.
Fast with the blacks, put me under the ring. Telling me not to be bothered, they got me in this ring. White people not evil, the devil will not never win. When together we are love and they are nothing but the sin. Time went by and I grew mine. Hatred to the right kind, I don't like. Damn, so I wanna give him death by shooting. My homie Sylvester said he would get to music in 2 clips. Enough is useless, ready to do this, but I got stupid and caught. Facing 55 years, oh God, I pleaded insanity and pulled it off. 2 years go by and I'm back in the streets. Banned from the school, so I'm packing the heat. With the sex of the week, instead of rapping the beats. The blacks love me, saying that I am an actual G. They see that I will take it to when they fucking level. We're protecting them, my brother, and everyone in the ghetto. And believe it, defeated, I'll kamikaze. All them demons, even I will be defeated as long as we reach the reason. No one understands the pain that you can obtain in this life. Wishing I could just tan and change. My pigmentation, they say that I really am insane. But the weight of my brain, thanks damn, I'm straight. Do you know what it is like to be in love with a girl for 3 whole fucking years and then she fuck up your whole world? I'm telling you that she really don't love you anymore because you don't have enough melanin and all of your pores. Damn, that hits me deep, but not the only time that I've been deceived. I lost a friendship over cause of misbelief. 8 years down the drain cause of skin disease. MC1R gene mutation, and because of that I had to be waiting in the trunk of a car at a roadblock. We had to hide my color of my skin from soldiers. But wait, there's more of being locked up for being innocent. And the cops just arrested me because of my complexion. That there's really fucking definitely the way that they boss was. Making me pay a bribe, I gotta pay the price. In this day of age, you cannot make it right. Just pray that they don't go and lay a night on me and decide that they gon' take my life.
To me, that's your definitive song. If anyone wants to really know your
Story.
yeah.
And then I remember now listening to that. I said, you don't understand. You can't. No one understands the pain that you can obtain. Whatever I said about wishing I could tan and change my pigmentation.
You did.
That was before the tanning.
Okay. So you did.
Yeah, that's how I remembered it was before the tanning, because I was saying how painful it is to wishing you could just get in the sun and get darker but can't.
You solved your own problem.
I'm so motherfucking happy. People just don't understand that.
I gotta tell y'all, okay, when we were at Olive Garden today, I don't know what we were talking about. Well, first off, the waiter, we gave the waiter an interesting experience today at the
I think
Olive
we made
Garden.
him feel uncomfortable. Huh?
We did. Well, I gave him an extra tip because I don't even know why it was brought up, or why did you bring it up to him? What was the reason?
I don't remember. We were talking about
something. But anyway, NUKA ZEUS asked the waiter what ethnicity.
Hey, what do you think I am?
What ethnicity the waiter thought he was, and this was a young kid. You could tell he was really nice. He was just trying to, make his damn tips and go home. But it was interesting seeing his reaction, because this was, you could tell that this was a really nice young kid. You could just see it, and he was like, he was like, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna be honest, and he was like, I think maybe you're Native American or Latin, and what a lot of people don't understand is
Mexican. He also said Mexican.
Did he say Mexican?
Yeah.
No, he said Cuban.
No.
He did mention Cuban.
He said Native American first. Then he said, I said really Native American, and then he added Mexican.
Okay.
He's like Native American Mexican. I was like, so you think I'm 50%
And Mexican people are indigenous.
Then he started adding other shit in there.
Yeah, he wasn't sure. He just wasn't sure. But in no way, shape, or form did this guy think that this wasn't natural. That's what I thought was the most important part, because when you did a couple other interviews, it was bad lighting, honestly. And, I almost wonder if they messed with the color controls a little bit. But if you were just hanging out with NUKA ZEUS anywhere, you wouldn't think that he artificially darkened his skin.
I think we're basically the same color, almost.
That's what I was getting to. In the, for whatever reason, you were like, let me see your arm. And he's very close to my complexion right now. Not so much in this lighting, but he's pretty close.
Well, you can see on the screen, it's pretty close.
Yeah, he's pretty close.
You still look a little darker, though.
Yeah.
By the screen, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, you're darker than me.
I'll always be darker than you. I might think about using a little Milano tan to just, give myself a boost, to be honest with you. And I think a lot of African Americans might want to think about it. But I was saying that I wanted to wait for more clinical trials, because if he's dead in a year, then I'm not going to do it. So, and keep in mind, this Milano tan is still it's under clinical trials. It has not been out.
I don't think it's under clinical trials anymore.
Very long.
It's just not FDA approved. I think they stopped the clinical trials.
Yeah, well, there are side effects to it.
Oh, shit.
And I have expressed my concerns to NUKA ZEUS in regards to, not putting aesthetics or what you look like, superficialities above your health. He's going to do what he wants to do. He's a grown man, He can only be spanked so much. No, I'm not giving you that. But anyway. So
she's so mean to me, y'all.
I'm not mean. I'm very nice. But now I want to hear my favorite song. Okay, now this is the girl rap. I think that where NUKA ZEUS is ultimately going to find his major popularity is from from women like me, but who are younger. Really, that's what I think.
I love making love songs about women.
He does. Well, you've also made some hate songs about women, but love and hate, it's just two sides of the same coin. So, yeah, we're going to listen to my favorite song. And, you have clarified some of the lyrics. Mm-hmm. But then there's other parts that I'm not sure what you were saying either. So I would like to hear. Okay. Here we go.
I don't have the lyrics in the description.
Do you?
Sometimes. No, not that one. I always say I'm going to go back and do it, but then I just never have time to.
All right, before we actually listen to this, I do have a question. The music for the background. Do you
Every-
pick that out yourself, or does somebody write it? Like how do you do
most
that?
of it is all jacked beats.
Okay.
There's very few songs that I make to original beats,
Okay.
and there's even fewer songs that I make to original beats that I purchased.
Okay. I was just wondering about that. All right, we're gonna start it over. Because I just happen to like this particular
I do too.
melodic progression that you chose.
Baby, what I gotta say to get you in my life, I gotta really miss it all in your mind, my baby. I wanna get it, never lose, I better, but I never heard of it, lose ladies. So what you got to say, I get you, knock you lots of praise. No window, we'll call and talk to mama, appreciate that we should get back speaking like we're saying amazing things that'll make us smile while we issue.
Okay, right there. What are you saying there? Something about make you smile. What are you saying? I couldn't catch it.
Take it back 5 seconds. Which?
Appreciate that we should get back speaking like we're saying amazing things that'll make us smile while we exchange stories of what we've been through since you got up into change. That made me at the person learning how to quit the trend.
Okay, and see that whole part, and it's not that it's not decipherable. Maybe my brain doesn't work fast enough.
Hold on. Just go like this. Then I can probably help you out with. Wait. Where's the speed at?
Oh, that's what I should have done. Slowed it down. I didn't realize I could do that. Oh, okay.
Slow it down. Not all the way.
Well, yeah, all the way. I need to slow it down all the way.
That's. It start about 10. Yeah, say 10.
I have to slow it down all the way. That might be too slow.
That's why it says it's gonna be a little too slow.
Okay. Oops. Wait, where'd it go? Okay. I'm retarded. All right, let's see. What do you think I should make
50
it?
or 75.
50? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It was funny is when you listen to it like this speed for like 1 or 2 times and then go back and listen to it normal speed, it's like, whoa!
Yeah, well, I mean, this song, you come really strong out the gate. You're just like, it's like, whoa! That's why I liked it, because I was like, what the fuck is this?
Baby, what I gotta say to get you in my life again, I really missing all of your mind, my baby. I wanna get together, never leave each other better, when I never heard a pretty little. I wanna praise that.
Appreciate that we should get back speaking like we're saying amazing things.
The lower voice in the background, is that you? Did you? Yeah, what is that a different person?
That's me.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if that was somebody else, or if you just messed. What do? You messed with the?
I was
tone?
just putting on that voice, and I wanted to make it do some audio engineering shit to it, but I couldn't figure out exactly what I wanted.
No,
to do.
it's just amazing. That's why I hadn't thought about slowing it down on YouTube to really be able to listen to it. I don't know why it never occurred to me to do that. All right, locked up in the JJ. What are you talking about? A girl locked up in jail?
I didn't say locked up in the JJ.
Oh, what did you say?
What line was that?
Just now. I thought that's what you were saying.
No, I didn't say locked up in the JJ. I done been through changes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the girl. Maybe she went to jail or something.
No.
And she was locked up in the. I was like, are they calling the jail the JJ?
Since you left, I've been through changes.
Since you left, I've been through changes.
Learning how to quit the drinking.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know.
I didn't know what
I
they
went
were
back
saying.
to it. Changes. like that. I got stupid with the games and acting all passive aggressive. Rest was just a chain reaction. Me like a fool towards you, so you choose to move on.
I like how you split the word reaction, but I wasn't able to figure out what you were talking about.
Yeah, there's a couple times I
Okay.
in songs.
All right. That's, in my opinion, that's your best work, this particular song. It just is. Not even so much because, I mean, obviously I wasn't able to understand everything that you were saying,
Mm-hmm.
but it's something about the rhythm of it, and you just kind of exude a certain energy with this particular track. So that's my favorite. Let's talk about this one, Black Power verse 1.
That's another one where I split up a word that people don't seem to fucking understand.
What word? Because I thought I was...
There was one word in there that I split up. I can't remember off the top of my head. But people are like, what the fuck are you saying? I'm like, it's just a word that is stretched out. I don't remember what it was.
All right, quick question. Why are you looking all crazy at the start? Why are you looking all crazy?
I don't know. I guess I was just, I don't know.
You were feeling it that day, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's... Because when I put this together, I'm going to edit
Black
this out.
power till the day I die. They sit and wonder why I'm screaming it out top of my lungs when I'm looking like the other kind. But that's not what going on. Cause my body, you got the deforming now. Look, T, I was born differently. I was born definitely to swing the sword Confederate fiend. I got it tatted on me. You know about it, homie. I proved it at the age of 13 when I took a 40 and ran up in the school to be shooting the racist KKK. I try to be a little white people because of the thing they say, the way they treating all of my people, evilly and all on the TV. You can see that they don't give a fuck about us either. I hate those Caucasians so much. I'm praying that day you will come where I can just make them all fucking die. I'm not playing. I just want to genocide the end of life of everyone, and then I'll cry because I'll be so happy that we survived. Gotta unite, attack the whites, and stop calling the women the bitches. This is why. Listen, I'm just trying to give you the vision up in my mind. Envision this with me, we living without fear of dying. Envision this with me, we living without fear of dying. Envision this with me, we living without fear of dying.
Okay, Mr. Intense. That was a little surreal for me just now, actually, because I'm sitting here listening to past, present, before, after, but regardless of the superficiality, the message is the same.
I've always been the same. People
Yeah.
think I just magically changed to a different person all of a sudden. I haven't.
Well, you brought a lot of attention to your superficial change.
That's the only reason a lot of people are paying attention to me, because of that. But I've been having the same messages I've been spreading since I was fucking a kid.
Yes, you have. All right, let's keep going. This one's called Remember.
So many people be judging me, but if these don't see who's gonna speak to me to see this world to be about the better over me and
Okay, what are you saying here? I can't quite.
All right. So many people be judging me, but if these dumb MCs would come and speak to me to see this what I be about, I bet they'd be loving me and how I'll be down for my brothers that are brown. All the others they can drown. I give no fucks, I prove it now.
Okay.
Others out around, all of the others they can try like he's no fucks, I prove it now. School kicked out cause was about to shoot around that school because the Ku Klux Klan's been damn it, man. I wanna be my hands and straight over in that motherfucker's got to die. But even if I gotta kill myself, I'll give it a try if we can survive and finally get about this hell. For freedom, I'm better than death. To we is completely treated as being the best. Caucasians they can die, that's right, I hate the racist rights. I'd like to make a strain of virus, I get make to aim at whiteness.
What exactly are you saying in like those last 5 seconds?
I'd like to make a strain of virus, I get make to aim at
I
whiteness.
couldn't quite catch it.
All right. Where does it start? Where do you want me to start saying the lyrics?
Like to make a strain of virus, I get make to aim at whiteness.
Something about a virus?
I would like to make a strain of virus that I made to aim at whiteys.
Oh, well, people get
Genetic
angry
engineering.
sometimes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, and what are you saying here?
Ain't no lies I made tonight. Wait, ain't no lies I made tonight. I can't. I don't remember it. You gotta play it. You gotta play it. Ain't no lies I made tonight. I
didn't know you were just saying la 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 la. I didn't know what that
I'm
was.
purposely not being clear. This great and crazy brain of mine ain't gonna take vacation time until we. I forgot what.
Here, let's rewind.
Alright, this great and crazy brain of mine ain't gonna take vacation time until we have one. Black power number one. All the West and suck up on the elephant stone.
Okay, here, let's
pull it back.
We is completely treated as being the best. Caucasians thinking
God, that's right, I hate them racist whites. I like to make it strain a virus. I have aimed to aim at rightest. Ain't no lies, I made the light. I'm trying.
We have one black power number one.
Because it's interesting how like you are sticking with the same almost kind of syllable sound, but I know you're saying words. I'm just I'm gonna slow it down like you.
Like I told you, yeah. I mean, I could. It'd be easier if I write it out for you because it's like I remember and then I got to listen to it again and remember more.
Ain't
no lies I made. The lies whether day or night. Crazy brain of mine, it ain't gonna take vacation time until we have one. Black power number one. All the whites
suck up on the
elephant stone. This great and crazy brain of mine ain't gonna take vacation time. Whether day or night, I pray. God damn it! Whether day or night, I pray to die.
Well, I get the gist of it.
Yeah.
All right, Kim. Let's talk about Kim.
Kim, thinking that you're so damn slick, thinking to get anything but sucking some dick.
Is Kim a real person?
Of course.
So there's someone named Kim who pissed off NUKA ZEUS. But I think everyone should hear about Kim because I think it's funny, actually.
I only made one song about her, so she didn't piss me off that bad.
Ladies, if you date this man, don't make him upset because...
I'll put you in 1,000 songs.
Yeah, he does stuff. He does stuff.
Kim, you're thinking that you're so damn slick. Thinking you can get anything by sucking some dick. Well, I don't deal with that shit. I will put you, I will grit. Watch you flip the switch, you a bitch and throw a fucking fit. They call me about it a blue, one of it alone, someone in the view. What the fuck you think I'm stupid? You was dumber than I knew. IQ was under average, high school, you couldn't pass it. So why would I wanna be with a dumb bitch that is ratchet?
Knocking her IQ. You don't think that's a little racist or in a way?
It's not racist. She
saying is this a black girl, Kim?
Yeah, but she didn't pass high school.
To attack her IQ, maybe she just didn't want to be there. You know why you gotta be so mean?
She couldn't
Why
pass
be so mean
it,
to Kim?
Supposedly, I don't know.
Kim, if you're out there, maybe apologize.
You want to call her up right now?
No, I don't. I really don't. But Kim, you hurt NUKA ZEUS.
We passed that, though.
He got hurt.
We passed that.
He got hurt. But Kim, stop sucking dick to get ahead. Okay, that's not the way to go.
So ain't.
Not the way to go. Where's the funny one?
Which one was the funny one?
Where you're talking about the lion?
Oh, the freestyle. Right there.
Which one?
The
I told you.
November 16 freestyle.
Oh yeah, because I like that.
That was back when I was freestyling every single day for an hour.
Oh really?
Yep. Trying to increase my freestyling skills.
Yeah, no topic, I don't give a fuck because you know I'm not gonna stop it. I got nothing in my mind to be rapping about, now got it. I'm thinking about something, what am I gonna be saying? I wish I had some flashcards right now cause I will make it. I'll make it all round, give me the story of your life. I'll tell you about the time that I survived, no lie from the goddamn lion. He was right outside the car and I ain't lying. He was literally 5 inches from me. And the bitch was saying to roll away, please.
Did you do the animation yourself?
Yeah, all that, yeah.
It's cute. It's cute. I almost feel like you would do really well, like making a children's show because it's rhyming and I mean, you know.
He could break the window, no lie. He can get it with just one swipe. But I didn't give a fuck, I had to get my pictures of the nigga, yeah, I'm talking about the line. Okay, moving along now. What am I talking about? Yeah, Zeus around town. He was at the fucking fair, chilling with my girl, and then I saw where that there was some herb. So I told the dude I wanted to get high. I gave him some of my money and we went to get dimes. But in the meantime, my dime, my girlfriend, she was nowhere around. I was like, where did she go? I was looking around the fair for the goddamn hoe.
True stories.
So I approached one of my bros and said, did you see this girl? He said, yo, I saw her walking that way with a dude I think he lives gone across the bay. He was about 4 or 5 houses down, so I walked to the house and I knocked on the spouse, he answering the door. I was like, yo, can I come inside? She opened up the door some more, so I walked into the back room and I saw her on top of him. Oh my lord, dude, I almost lost my mind, I almost took his eye, but I told my homeboy, man, I need to go outside. And then I began to punch myself repeatedly in the face, and I need some help because I'm so fucking angry. I wanted to take his life. This bitch was fucking stupid and I wanted to make her my wife, but I realized a valuable fucking lesson. You can't trust some hoes, and yes, I'm gonna get them, gonna reject them from my life. And yes, you know tonight, I'm tired of the bitches that I'm giving me the God damn it, I lost it, and I don't fucking care. I'm in this fucking bitch and I got the red hair now. Okay, how much more to be do I got? I'm trying to tell you a story right now before I lost the train of thought. You know what I'm saying at all? Just sit down and listen to this rhyme, it's not tall. Okay, it was back again. Back when I don't remember, like 2010. I was at this girl, I met her on POF. I invited her to live with me, and yes, you know, guess what happened? After a year of fucking living with her, I found out that she gave me a fake name the whole time. I'm like, oh now, what the fuck is going on? You gave me a fake name this whole damn time, so I took my 9, I took my 9, and I hit her right across the 9, the mind. I'm talking about the forehead, I tapped it with the gun. I said, bitch, get the fuck out my house, cause I don't wanna see you no more. You've been lying about your name, what the fuck else you lying about to me? It's all the same. I really wish.
So, ladies, if you choose to pursue NUKA ZEUS,
Don't lie to me.
don't lie to him about your name, okay? All right? And
Lying
yes,
is not nice.
his name is NUKA ZEUS. Didn't you say you legally changed your name?
No.
Okay. All right. So, you know, maybe your name is
Not Aralea, something or other Emmanuel. I forgot.
maybe your
First,
name
middle,
is
and last
Star
name.
Athena, but just, you know, let him know your information so that he doesn't have to get upset and write a rap about you, unless that's your objective, okay?
Take my hand and choke your mane, and I don't give a.
But that's one of my favorites because it shows that you do have a sense of humor. NUKA ZEUS is very funny. He's a very funny guy.
You should hear my song.
I don't have much of a sense of humor.
I haven't released a song yet, but I got a song called I Got a Little Dick.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it's
not on here?
No, I haven't released it yet.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to make a music video to it because I tell a story. And it's just like talking about how like I'm exaggerating so much, you know, talking about needing a magnifying glass and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like exaggerating to the maximum. And like,
What's like a phrase from it or a verse from it? I want a preview.
well, it's only one verse long.
What's like a part of it?
She was reaching in my pants. She was reaching in my pants. I don't remember, but I don't remember the lines I used, but I was talking about a girl reaching her hand in my pants and moving around trying to find my dick, but can't find it.
Okay.
And then she finds it, and then she's like, oh shit, that's your dick? I thought that was your thumb. You know? And I'm like, no, that's my ding-a-ling. I'm about to make you fucking like scream. She's like, nigga, please. You ain't gonna do shit to me.
Okay. Well, that will cater to a certain fetish. There is such a thing as a small genitalia fetish. And I'm sure you will become very popular with that group of people.
You know, there's a thing about the kids song I was telling you about. It's just, you know, it depends
Well,
on...
let's listen to that.
I don't like the song, but I like the lyrics.
I
and
like the
message.
lyrics, yeah.
I like the message I was trying to put out.
Yeah, and you know, that's something that we can talk about. It does seem like there's an agenda not to have such, you know, positive and positive rap with like a good message, like, hey, don't do this, don't call women bitches all the time, don't call women hoes all the time. Someone in my chat was asking me about what I think about female rappers, and I don't think that there's enough female rappers.
Agree.
And I think part of the reason is because within I guess the rap world, it's kind of misogynistic. It's probably hard for female rappers to get in, and if they do get in, I don't think a lot will want to stay because, there's this constant objectification, which in my opinion is in actuality overcompensation when it comes to a lot of the male rappers who are trying to like overly exert their masculinity. And it's fine to be masculine. I'm not against masculine men, but but masculinity is not necessarily about tearing down women. I think it's more so about building up women, and there doesn't seem to be enough rap about building women up, especially building black women up. So that's what I think is an appeal about your rap. And I was telling a friend of mine, and I do want to run this by you. Do you think that maybe some of the hate that you've received is from males in the rap community who might be threatened by the message that you're putting out? Maybe, some of this influx of controversy about the darkening of the skin is meant to detract from some of the positivity that you're putting out there when it comes to, because really, I mean, think about it. Other male rappers who are up and coming or who might already be out there could feasibly see some of your work as a threat. I know that you've told me that a lot of it is like your hobby or whatever, but there's no denying that you do embody a certain level of talent. And a lot of people, instead of focusing on perfecting their craft, they do what I would consider to be like a defense move and try to eliminate anyone that they perceive as a threat. Do you think that could be happening in your particular situation?
I think it could be very well possible. But whether that's actually happening or not, I really don't know. But I do want to touch on what you said about the female rappers needing to be more of them, because like especially positive female rappers.
Yeah.
We got Cardi and Nicki B, or what the fuck is her name? Nicki Minaj and Cardi B.
I'm okay with Nicki Minaj to a degree.
Nicki Minaj is better than Cardi.
Cardi scares me.
But both of them are so fucking negative and stereotypical. Why can't we have good, positive female rappers out there that uplift women? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Why we gotta be calling? Why do women have to call each other bitches?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stop that shit. Stop saying you're a bad bitch. No.
I do like that one girl.
You were not bad bitches.
Who's the
you
girl?
are beautiful
who's
queens.
The girl who put out "Single Again"? I do kind of like that song.
I don't know. I don't know shit. I don't know songs.
It's okay. I want to see. I can't remember myself who put out the song. Trina.
Oh, okay, Trina. I like Trina. She was the original bad bitch.
Yeah, some of her. I mean, I think some of Trina's raps are, empowering. "Single Again." That was my theme song for a little bit. But no, I do agree with you on a lot of the women seeming like they feel like they have to kind of almost present themselves like how a man would objectify them. I almost wonder if they write their own rap sometimes. Like Cardi B, I'm not sure. I mean, maybe to me she seems more like a product than...
It seems like every single fucking female rapper nowadays, because like I pay attention to the underground. It seems like every fucking female rapper is just trying to say, I'm the baddest bitch. Fuck yo, dude, and it's like,
who do you like?
Stop that shit.
Who would you say is a female rapper that people should pay attention to right now?
There ain't nobody, really.
Really?
I mean, fucking Lauryn Hill, but I mean, that's too old. We need some new artists that are actually doing something, you know what I'm saying, that actually have skill, you know what I'm saying, that, like, it's just everybody's trying to be the baddest, the fucking most hardcorest. Why can't you just be real and speak up? See, but that's a different thing. Another thing. When I say be real, I'm not talking about being real to your life. Because I could say, why can't we have real people? And people be like, oh, I'm from the street. I'm speaking real shit. Yeah, you are. But when I say, why can't we have real people talk about real shit? I'm talking about real as in, like, bettering the future. You know what I'm saying? Bettering the cause, bettering our society. Why can't we have real shit like that? What we really need. That's why I say real. What we really need. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Uplifting,
okay,
powerful messages and shit like that.
what is your, a lot of people might want to rap, but I mean, it is a craft. It is something that you do have to practice. You do have a video that actually gives some tips for new rappers or people who want to rap. What would you say is the most important thing for a new rapper to focus on?
Well, there's another video that I haven't put out yet that I need to re-record, which is three of the worst advices I got.
Okay.
And but for advice, I mean, it's just like every situation is different. I mean, just do you. Do you, speak your heart, speak your mind. Don't follow nobody else. Be creative. Don't listen to one artist all the time, or else you're gonna sound like them. Like I know one artist, he don't listen to nobody but himself. So that way he sounds like himself. He has his own unique style because he literally don't listen. Because it don't matter whether you listen to somebody a little bit or a lot. You're still like learning by listening to things. So like, that's why I say don't listen to somebody a lot, because you're going to pick up on their style and you're going to subconsciously implement that into yourself. But if somebody's new trying to start out, just do you, and just keep working at it. You know what I'm saying? Every motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? At least 5 days, 5 days a week.
You have to practice.
Make as many songs as you can. Took me a long time to learn how to rap to the beat.
Really?
Yes.
It did, really?
Yeah.
Like how
A
long?
lot. I don't know. I still go off beat.
Okay.
I still go off beat, and that pisses me off, and that's one of the things that makes me over criticize myself, because I'm like, am I rapping to the beat? Am I not to the beat? Am I rapping to the beat? Am I not to the beat? And it's like, I be like, oh no, I'm not to the beat. But then I listen to other people's songs and I'm like, that doesn't sound like it's to the beat. But other people are like, yeah. I'm like, so guess. But then again, it's like, I guess it's over criticism.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be. It could be. Are there specific types of beats that you prefer opposed to others?
Depending on the genre of style that I'm gonna do for the song, you know, I do like boom bap. I do like 90s 2000 styles R&B. What I do not like is all the trap shit. Every time I try to find a beat, it's just trap beat, trap beat, trap beat, trap beat. I'm so tired of that.
Well, do you make your own beats or do you like find other
I mean, I
people?
can make beats, but they're not going to be anywhere as good of quality. I mean, there is one song where I made a beat, and me and my first rap group, we made a song to that beat that I made, and that was the only one we actually did a song to.
You had a rap group?
Yeah, I've been in 3 rap groups,
Okay.
and I've featured with many other artists, but yeah, but mainly we just jack beats. You know what I'm saying? Now, like, I have like a fucking like list of like 10,000 beats that are like jacked and shit like that, and we just like put that bitch on random and just next until we all find a beat that we like, and then we just start writing to it.
Okay.
This one person in your chat was talking about I'm copying Tech Nine, and I wanted to address that. I'm not copying Tech Nine. You know,
Wait, is Tech Nine a person?
Tech Nine is another rapper.
Okay.
And I didn't know about him until about 2010. I've been rapping since like 1999, somewhere around there, 98, 99.
Okay.
And if you go back to my older songs, I had my own particular style that I've been doing. Yes, me and Tech Nine are kind of in the same category, but we don't rap exactly alike. He raps like this, I rap like that. Yes, we're in the same field, but we're not in the same place in that field.
Okay.
I am not trying to rap like him. There's like many other people that you could say that I'm closer to rapping like better than him, and it's just like I saw some dude like say that like multiple times in your chat, and it's like, no, I'm not rapping like Tech Nine. And that kind of brings me to this one song that this guy
Maybe that was Tech Nine in the chat. It could have been. I'm telling you, I think that there's other artists who have maybe stumbled across you, and plus you are getting additional, hype or attention right now because of, you know, the controversy. So, you know, look, a lot of times artists can be obsessive over who they perceive as their competition. So I was just, maybe that was Tech Nine, because I've not heard of this Tech Nine. I didn't know what
he's
Tech
the
Nine
most
was.
he's the most famous
And-
underground rapper.
Okay, so yeah. So you're not Tech Nine, okay.
Well, I'm not copying him. Yeah, I'm not copying him.
Most people wouldn't know who Tech Nine is. I can tell you that right now because I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's why I said it's like it's category. The different music has different categories. Like some dumbass that we're not going to mention their name was trying to say, you know, about how, you know, my music sucks. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's their perception.
Somebody who is not even, whose rapping ability is basically the equivalent of a Special Olympics hurdler. Okay, sorry.
See, while he was talking about this shit, he had rap playing in the background.
Yeah.
I think the rap that he was listening to is shit.
Okay.
And that goes to what I'm saying is, like, there's genres and styles and taste.
Okay.
Different people have different styles, different people have different tastes. Now, if he likes, you know what I'm saying, country music, he cannot talk about somebody who is doing heavy metal. They're two different genres.
Yeah.
He likes one type of rap, cool. I'm in a different genre. He cannot say shit about my genre because it is something totally different.
Now, as of current, are you open to collaborate with other people? Let's say somebody wants to reach out to you and work with you in some way. How would they go about doing so?
Well, or reach out to me. I'm a feature artist. I love to. I'm more of a feature artist than a full song. You know what I'm saying? So like I tell people like, yo, send me a fucking song with a, you know, open 16 or open 32 or open 8, and if I feel it, I'll throw something on there. If not, then, you know, I don't. And that's kind of like I do. Like my one song a lot of people tend to like is a song I did called "I Told You," which was with, you know, one of my homeboys and one of my ex's sons. You know what I'm saying? The three of us did a song together, and, you know, there was an open verse. You know what I'm saying? They told me to throw a verse on there. I threw my verse on there.
Okay.
You know, just like that.
Okay. So he's available to be a feature artist or a feature on your track if you have a song. And I think they have a very unique tone to your voice. It's not, your voice isn't super light, but it's like medium tone. It's not heavy, but it's not light. And I think that you have a lot of energy and just to, you know, how you punch out certain words. New artists, are you open to new artists coming to you who are looking to get themselves out there? Do you develop other artists?
I would love to teach. I mean, I mean, I'm still looking for a new mentor. My last mentor, rest in peace, Swamp. You know, I mean, like he's dead and gone. I mean, I need a new mentor because my old mentors I surpassed. And like I had.
Well, do you need a mentor, or are you ready to mentor others?
I mean, I still can mentor. Yeah, I can teach what I know. I mean, I know a lot more than I can do. You know, it's like it's kind of like you know how to do something, but you don't. You know how do I say? You know how to explain something, but you can't quite physically. Like, I'm trying to figure out an example. Like building a house. You know how to build a house. You know what I'm saying? You know you got to put up the fucking, you know, the foundation and then put up the support beams and shit like that. But like, if I was to tell you to build a house right now, how good of a house would you build?
Not very good.
But you know how to build a house.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's kind of like that. It's like I know how things are supposed to be, but some things I can't quite do, and that's why I want a mentor to help me get to where I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I know how to do it. That's why another famous quote that people say is like, people that can't do it end up becoming critics. And it's like I feel like I'm falling into that category because like I want to do more than what I can do, and I guess I'm falling into that category. But that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'll teach. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with that.
Well, I do think that you have quite a few verses, or whatever you want to call them. I call them songs, but you're saying verses, to where they just need to be expanded and completed a bit. And, you know, that's just my opinion, and I'm no expert or anything, but I think some of your work is very dancey. Okay, and I like that. You know, I'm always looking for fresh workout music, and the last time I went running, I was listening to your music, and it really kind of kept me motivated. I'm like, yeah, I can run. You know, felt it the next day, but still, um, I just think that you know, really, I feel like there's a few of your songs, really the ones that we went over tonight, that I think you know you just need to complete. But, you know, maybe they are complete. Who am I to say? But I do encourage others out there to listen to NUKA ZEUS music. But aside from music, you do other stuff. Let's
Yeah.
talk about that.
I mean, I do everything with new shit coming all the time. I mean,
Well, let's talk about the Blackmobile.
okay.
A lot of people don't know that NUKA ZEUS painted his own car. You have a video showing that.
Yeah. I Blackmobile 2.0, my second Blackmobile car, which is actually my fourth car customized. Um, I did a lot of motherfucking work to it. It had fucking dents in it. I had to learn how to take out the dents and fiberglass them out, sand down the whole car. Had to prime it, fucking paint it, you know, and like, of course, I had to do multiple colors, and that was so much shit. Like, you think painting a car is just done. Nope. That's what I thought too. And there's so
Now,
much
what
work
do you,
that goes into it.
you already had I guess the Blackmobile 1, okay?
Mhm.
With number 2, did you just kind of wake up one day and think to yourself, okay, I want to make another one, or like did you plan it out? How did that whole process come to be?
Well, I got the second car because the Blackmobile's transmission started going, and the shop was telling me I needed a new car, yada yada yada. Little did I know, the shop was white people. They were just fucking with me
They
because I'm
didn't
black.
like the Blackmobile?
Yes,
Okay.
they purposely fucked up my shit.
Did they really?
Yes.
Hmm.
They unloosened all the screws on my transmission.
Maybe we should put them on blast. Do you feel like it, or you just don't want to?
There's a couple of people and businesses that I want to put on blast in the
Okay.
future.
Yeah.
Not right now though, but they
Don't
fucked
mess
up.
with the Blackmobile.
They fucked my shit up. I took it to a black owned shop, and they're like and they're like, oh yeah, your transmission's fine. Somebody just loosened all the screws.
Hmm.
I'm like, wow.
That's evil.
Yeah.
That's very evil.
So, anyways, I got this new car, and then it's like, I can't have this car. I can't have just a regular plain car. I had to do something to it.
Okay.
Nothing I have is plain. You know what I'm saying? I have to put my own twist on it. Even my skin. You know what I'm saying? I got to put my own twist on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I sat and pondered on what I wanted to do. I love my Blackmobile 1.0. I love it. Some people don't like it.
Well, they're two totally different looks.
Yeah, some people don't like it. A lot of people, everybody's saying that the 2.0 is way better than the first. But I like the messages, which I agree. It does look better, but the messages on the first one just are so strong. And
Well,
it's
maybe
like,
the Blackmobile number 2 isn't complete yet.
well, I'm actually thinking about redoing the first one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. But I want to have the same messages on there, but I'm trying to figure out and think how I can implement those same messages in there, but make it look more professional and nice. But like I said, I mean, everything I do, like my fucking living room, my house, my fucking bushes, my fucking yard, my everything I do, my
Yeah,
clothes.
I remember you. Didn't you like make the bushes into letters that spell? What was
Yeah.
what was it that you made them say?
Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr.
You have a video about that. I remember
Yeah.
seeing that. That was like one of the first videos I saw of yours, and I was like, no, he didn't. He did? Really? Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just I do it. I mean, if I was to get a third car, a fourth car, I would do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if I was to move into this place, you know, this is I would totally change this place to my artistry. I don't know. I would think of something. You know, I mean, have you seen my living room?
On the
You
videos,
seen, yeah,
I
you
guess.
seen the videos of my living room? I painted the walls, different things.
I know you have like different, like you have a Black Panther logo.
Yeah. You seen that?
I
yeah.
don't know like everything, but I know that you have like a lot of stuff in your house. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would somehow customize it. I just can't stop without customizing shit. It's just gotta have my taste on everything. So I grew up not really knowing what music was, And I really didn't pay attention to it. I was just, playing outside, like, pretending I was a Power Ranger or a Ninja Turtle, saying shit like that. So my dad was big into music. And, all the time, growing up, I heard him listen to music, but I didn't really know what it was. But he was always listening to, like, jazz. He was listening to funk. He was listening to, like, some old rock and just, like, some disco music and stuff like that. But, like, when I got older, I think I got to about 7th grade or something like that. No, wait, I skipped. Yeah. So anyway, when I got into about 6th grade, that's when I started kind of like picking up the radio. I got my first radio, and I started listening to like just whatever's on the radio. And my sister, she tended to listen to like R&B, so I kind of liked that a little bit. And anyways, Master P somehow became my favorite rapper or my favorite artist. I liked Master P and the Null and the Soldiers, even though half of the motherfuckers don't know how to rap good. But I didn't know that. But I liked listening to it. And there was one day, I think it was 7th grade or 8th grade. It was a free class in gym. And everybody was outside, practicing for marching band. I go inside to piss. I go out, and I'm passing by this dude who's like just drawing on the chalkboard, just, and he's listening to some shit on the fucking, boombox. I'm like, that shit sound cool. That's better than Master P. I'm like, who that? He like, that's me. I'm like, that's you? He like, yeah, that's me. I'm like, nah. And he pulled out the tape. He showed me. I'm like, God damn. I was like, he's one grade above me. And he raps better than Master P. I was like, shit, maybe I could rap too. So then I started writing my first raps.
Okay.
But besides that, like back in school, I was the only person of my complexion that liked, rap and stuff like that. So all the girls all the time would come up to me, they'd be asking me to rap for them. Now, and I would rap them Master P songs and DMX songs.
Really?
And yeah, they would love it. They would just come up to me in the hallway and gym and shit like that. They'd be like, hey, yo, Zeus, rap a song for me, rap a song. And then, like, one of my favorite songs was Make Them Say, So, we would just, like, walk past each other in the hallway. They'd be like, hey, Zeus, what you make them do? I would like, I make them say, You know what I'm saying? And, it's just one of those things. And it's like, with them always coming up to me asking me to rap. You know what I'm saying? And then he's hearing that dude have his own raps that was better than Master P. I was like, well, maybe when people come up to me asking me to rap, I could just rap them my own shit. So then I started writing my own shit.
Okay.
And then that's how it started.
Okay.
And then I started writing my own raps, and I'm just running around in the hood, rapping to everybody. So like when little kids come up to me, obviously I would rap them the censored version.
Yeah.
And I would just like rap, and then like whatever curse word would come up, I'd be like, and then I just keep on rapping. And like, I was always known as like, I was known around town as like the dude that raps fast. And and that's what a lot of kids tend to like. They would come up to me like, rap fast, Zeus, rap fast, rap fast. And then I'd start rapping fast, and they'd be like,
that makes sense. Maybe that's why I have a childlike mind. That's probably what it is. Oh, that says a lot about me. Okay. Yeah.
So that kept happening, and then my homeboys they ended up catching a record deal, and I wanted to follow suit because I was young, I was dumb, and I wanted to be with my people, and that was the first record deal offer that I got, and like right before I was about to sign the contract to join, they got an offer for Columbia Records, so I was like, shit. I'm like, they about to leave them. I was like, nah, I don't want to sign that record label. Like, no, I'm going to follow my boys. And then my boys, they went to New York, and they met with the Columbia Records people, and they wanted them to move to New York to make an album and shit like that. They're like, you're going to have to, quit school and move school to here. They're like, no. We ain't quitting our school. We graduating in our hometown. So they turned down the record deal and came back to graduate, and they're like, there's going to be many more record deals coming. So I was like, shit, I'm just going to do what they do. And that's kind of where I fucked up in one aspect. But, I was trying to follow instead of being myself. But it just kept growing from there, And, like, I just, like, would go around town passing out my CDs to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I would just be rapping on, like, motherfucking, like, little shitty-ass motherfucking mixtape. Fucking, like, little tape recorders. You know what I'm saying? I would play boombox. I would have a beat on the boombox, and then I'd have the recorder playing, the beat playing, and then I would just rap.
Well, you were still doing it though. It's not so much about the technology, but the effort and the intention.
Yep, and I just went around town, you know, passing out the CDs and shit, and that's just kind of how the whole rapping thing started, and it just grew from there.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. My first song I made. I remember when I was speaking with that record label, they sent me to a professional studio, and to try to work on my first single, and my first single was called "Kill All the Rednecks," or "Kill All Rednecks," something like that. I'm trying to. I don't remember shit about it, but I think the verse or the hook was like, "Kill all the motherfucking rednecks. What? Kill all the motherfucking rednecks."
You know,
something like that.
Let's talk a little bit if you want. You don't have to, but I do want people to know your backstory a little bit when it comes to some of the prejudice that you dealt with in. We're not going to say where, but just that you dealt with, because I don't think that's what people understand when it comes to some of the anger that you've expressed in a healthy way, by the way, through your art, be it your tattoos. Now, some people in my chat were like, "Oh, ask him about his tattoo. Ask him about his tattoo, the infamous tattoo." And we kind of talked about it a little bit. But what happened to you when it came to, you know, some people trying to harass or bully you?
It's just like you got to redo that question and do a little more direct.
How am I going to do it direct? Like, 'cause I don't know where.
What exactly? That's too broad.
Okay. What led you to experience, or okay. What situation have you dealt with that you would define as prejudice?
Okay, so as I think we spoken earlier, you know what I'm saying, like when I moved to the South, me and my family moved to the South, as I've made videos on this on my channel before, you know, one thing that we got, you know, ridiculed about was being from the North. And, you know, the white people didn't like that because we was from the North. We took their slaves away. And they're still mad about that shit. So, you know, my family got, you know, ridiculed, wasn't able to get jobs, we got oppressed and shit like that because they didn't want us. They was like, "You need to fucking leave, we don't want you around here, yada yada yada." That was that part. Just that part. Then
I think that's
yeah, Then there was the part where I'm in school and shit like that, and the white people didn't like the fact that I liked black people. The white people didn't like the fact that I dressed urban or different. The white people didn't like the fact that I listened to rap. The white people didn't like the fact that I wasn't like them.
Okay.
And they started calling me an N-lover. Started saying that they was going to hang me with my coons. Saying that they was going to slay me with the monkeys. And they the South was going to rise again. Always throwing up the rebel flags on my motherfucking face. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, free classes in school. They would get on the motherfucking board and they would start drawing rebel flags. You know what I'm saying? They'd be pointing at it and they'd be like tapping at it like, "Hey, Zeus, see this? Yeah, we gonna get you." You know what I'm saying? And
So I just think it's important for people to hear. You don't have to, you know, go any further if you don't want to, because I know that it's something that still angers you. But it's important that people understand that this level of prejudice and bigotry is still happening in the United States today, and it should not be happening. You know,
that was 20 years ago.
but still.
But like I told you that I haven't told the chat. You know what I'm saying? I had a homegirl that I was talking to, you know, just a couple months ago. She was telling me about her cousin. Just 2 years ago. 2 years ago. They had a biracial child. Took him to the white church in town. First of all, let's pause right there. What did I just say?
The white church.
Yes. They said, "What are you doing here? Go down the street to that N church. That's where you belong." 2 years ago.
And it's supposed to be, I would assume, a Christian church.
Yep. And it's legal to do that.
Well, it's actually not legal to do that. It's
Well,
not.
I'm probably gonna get killed for all this the fucking shit that I'm spilling.
I can take it out if you want.
No, I'm just. That's something I've been thinking about, man. They ain't gonna like me spilling the fucking. But oh well. They gotta be fucking.
If we have to relocate you, we can do that.
Yeah. But I'm just saying.
If
Shit.
you want me to take that out, I'll take it out. Okay.
I want people to know. I don't give a fuck about my life.
Well, you should care, but I think that this is something that people do need because it's not legal to do that.
Exactly. People need to know that this shit is still happening
And
in America.
it shouldn't still be happening. And I'm wondering how much worse is it gonna get? Scary. It's an interesting time racially right now in America. And internationally too. I was telling you about the recent news surrounding Meghan Markle and Prince Harry and these allegations that they're making against the British royal family. I don't know if the allegations are true or not, but there seems to be some colorism that they're contending with when it comes to their current child and their upcoming child because she's pregnant again. What's interesting, an interesting point that was made about the UK and the population is that it is over 60% people of color right now. A lot of people don't. You think about England or the United Kingdom, you think white people. That's not the reality. So there's some things that do need to be addressed when it comes to colorism. I've been talking about it forever. My viewers know that.
Colorism is something that needs to be taken care of.
Yeah.
Needs to be handled.
Yeah, and it's not just white versus black. There's a lot of colorism within the families of people of color. Contending with that myself when it comes to my own family.
Why do we say that the light skins are the pretty ones? Why do we say that the mixed kids, you're gonna have, you're gonna have mixed kids, you want some pretty kids? No, why? Why do we say that? Because we've been brainwashed to think that.
Yeah.
And I hate that shit. I hate when people say, oh, I want to have some pretty kids. I want to have some mixed kids so I can have some pretty kids. I be wanting to slap a motherfucker when I hear that shit. Stop saying that. Stop saying that.
If anything, people need to focus on having healthy and sane kids because there's a lot of people who are having the opposite of that. But teach some of these men out here how to talk to women properly.
How to talk to you properly.
Yes, at least in a complimentary way without calling me a bitch or a hoe or something along those lines.
See, what these people don't realize, that bitch is an acronym for beautiful, intelligent, tremendously cute honey.
Ooh.
And that's what you are.
Okay.
Always and forever.
That works.
The only thing that works is you and me put together.
Wow, that rhymes.
The only thing that rhymes is your soul and my heart put together.
Thanks everyone for watching. And if people want to find you online, how can they find you easily?
NUKA ZEUS. Follow the trail. I lay the breadcrumbs down. All you gotta do is pick them up and eat all them volumes.
Eat Valiums. Are you planning on putting together a website or anything, or are you just going to stay on the social media? Well, what is your Instagram? Okay.
NUKA ZEUS with the number 2 afterwards.
All right.
I could have a website come up. It's whatever, man. I just don't give a fuck, honestly. I need to start giving a fuck.
I think you should.
I need to start giving a fuck.
Yeah. Well, he's going to work on that. He's going to work on his internet presence and getting some sort of a merch store together because now's the time. You should do that. And let's see, anything else? Nope, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.
It was this.